There is a moment before every tragedy, a nearly invisible instant, when the world still seems normal. The coffee is still hot, the streets are still crowded, people go on with their routines, but something has already changed, and we are not the ones who notice. Dogs begin to pace in circles, cats hide, tense and alert. Birds fall silent. While humans remain distracted, the animals are already leaving. Today, you are about to hear real stories. Recorded, witnessed, documented stories. Accounts that raise an impossible question to ignore. What if nature has always tried to warn us, and we simply stopped listening? December 2004. Sri Lanka. Indonesia. Thailand. Crowded beaches. Packed resorts. Tourists watching the ocean pull back, thinking it looked beautiful. Curious. Different. But in nature reserves near the coast, something strange was happening. Elephants began to scream. They tried to break fences. They refused simple commands. Handlers tried to calm them, pushed them forward, insisted. The animals would not move. Minutes later, the water came. A wall of destruction swallowed entire cities. And when rescue teams arrived, one detail shocked the world. There were almost no bodies of wild animals. They were in the hills, on higher ground, in silence. They had left before the official warnings, before the sirens, before the headlines. They heard something we, as humans, did not. Anyone who lives with a dog knows this. When something is wrong, they show it. Days before major earthquakes, reports repeat themselves across countries, decades, and cultures. Dogs crying non-stop, howling through the night, desperate attempts to escape. In China, before the Haichang earthquake, the signs were so clear that authorities made a rare decision. They evacuated the city. That night, the ground split open. Buildings collapsed. The earth roared. But thousands survived, because for once, someone took the animals seriously. Dogs can hear frequencies beyond our range. They sense microscopic vibrations rising from the ground. They detect electromagnetic changes before any seismograph. They don't panic for no reason. They feel the earth scream. Cats don't warn. They don't make a scene. They simply disappear. Before earthquakes in Japan, entire cities reported the same pattern. Pet cats and stray cats vanishing hours before the tremors. They hide in unlikely places. They flee to distant areas, and they return only after everything is over. After wildfires and landslides, survivors repeat the same sentence. My cat disappeared before it happened, and came back later. Cats sense the slightest changes in atmospheric pressure. They detect the ground vibrations through their paws. They perceive invisible shifts in the air. While we ask, could it happen? They've already decided, it's time to go. Some tragedies are not announced by noise, they are announced by silence. Before major earthquakes, residents report something deeply unsettling. Birds simply vanish. No songs, no flight, no commotion. Before the Sichuan earthquake, this silence was noticed hours in advance. Then came the destruction. Birds rely on Earth's magnetic field to navigate. When that field shifts suddenly, the sky is no longer safe, so they do what they know best. They leave. In this case, silence is not peace, it's a warning. We call it instinct because we can't explain everything, but study after study shows that animals detect micro-vibrations, sense electrical changes, and respond to chemical reactions in the air and water. Maybe what we call instinct is simply connection, the connection we have lost. While we rely on screens, charts, and digital alerts, they are still listening to the planet. The animals fled, they warned us, they survived, we stayed. Perhaps the real question was never, can animals predict disasters? But rather, at what point did we decide to stop listening to nature? The earth speaks. It always has. But now, the first to scream are those who still know how to listen. If this story made you think, subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Share it with someone who loves animals. And tell me in the comments, have you ever seen an animal behave strangely before storm or disaster? Maybe next time, the warning won't be ignored.